Familiarity with electricity as the lifeblood of the Second Industrial Revolution grew. Its wielders were more often cast in a positive light. 93. Such as the workers who finger death at their gloves' end as they piece and repiece the living wires in Rudyard Kipling's 1907 poem Sons of Martha. 93. Electrically powered vehicles of every sort featured large in adventure stories such as those of Jules Verne and the Tom Swift books. 93. The masters of electricity, whether fictional or real, including scientists such as Thomas Edison, Charles Steinmetz or Nikola Tesla, were popularly conceived of as having wizard-like powers. 93. With electricity ceasing to be a novelty and becoming a necessity of everyday life in the later half of the 20th century, it required particular attention by popular culture only when it stops flowing. 93. An event that usually signals disaster. 93. The people who keep it flowing, such as the nameless hero of Jimmy Webb's song Wichita Lineman, 1968. 93, are still often cast as heroic, wizard-like figures. 93.
So almost finished, but the video has just split.
See also. Ampere's circuital law connects the direction of an electric current and its associated magnetic currents. Electric potential energy, the potential energy of a system of charges. Electricity market, the sale of electrical energy. Etymology of electricity, the origin of the word electricity and its current different usages. Hydraulic analogy, an analogy between the flow of water and electric current. Notes. 1 Jones, D.A. 1991, Electrical Engineering, the backbone of systems.
But I like to scroll, what I call it, note references. I like to record when the PDF document is edited. That could be many pages, so if the document is 25 pages, could be 5 or 6 or 7 pages is reference. No, that's notes, and then reference. That was last edit the 13th March, long time ago. But I think there was few I like. I don't know if we have the ampere, but let me put my camcorder down. So that was electricity.
Electricity.
And search that on my Wikipedia. We have to open a new window. Open Wikipedia. There, select English, 6.5 million, electricity. Yes, we have to look there, but not so many again, but there was few, but first I need to write it down. Electricity and close it. So I spell it right. Electricity. But the problem is I cannot remember this. I cannot remember all this. But let's find ampere. I don't know if I have ampere. I have ampere, yes. That's actually the next one we're going to read here. Ampere. Electricity, you can take this out. Next is ampere. So I have the ampere. But there was few I like. This actually I'm from Denmark. I'm from Denmark, my country. And we have this Hans Christian Ørsted. Why not read about him? He's an old Danish scientist, but electric power. I know we should have, but not 20 more, that's too much. Electric powers. Electric light, but there's so many links. We'll not do that. Ancient Greek, ancient Egypt, but that's not for read now, but we can download, so I have it. Of the Nile River, we can read that later for fun. We need electric fish. Could do that. There's nothing about, but we could do one just for fun because it's nice to read something. It's not about technical. Ampere. I have this one. Oh, that's amber. Oh, that's amber. That's not ampere. Mediterranean Sea, let's download that. I like to go travel there, but we're not going to read it. I know which one we should read. I don't think not too many, because this could be 50 that could take. Michael Faraday. No, I mentioned the Michael Faraday electric motor. Okay, Hans Christian Ørsted. I think on this André, that's ampere. This is why we called it ampere. That's the volts. I think we should do that. The volt, Mr. Volt and Mr. Ampere. And Mr. Electricity. No, just do this for electric engine hertz. Yes, Mr. Hertz. Hertz we use in computer processors like 3 gigahertz. So this is Mr. Gigahertz, Mr. Hertz. That's he mentioned electromagnetic waves. Name hertz. Units of frequency cycle per second was named hertz. So that's after him. Photocells, but we're not going to do too much because they already have too much. Bell Labs, no, we have much of that. Electric charts. We have the iron maybe. Yes, we have the iron there. The iron is atom. Proton, electron, electric charge. We don't have that. Electric charge, electron and proton and iron. We have the iron, but let's download again. Maybe it's more new. We could take this 5 there, but now we already have too many. Michael Faraday, we have him. Yes, magnetic fields. but should not do too much because I never get finished with this. George Ohm. And Ohm's law. Probably is famous, but now we already have too much. Do we have watts? No, we got volts because we have no watts. We don't have the watts. Yes, electromagnetism, electronics. We have this electronic wave. Electromagnetic radiation. I know we should have that because it's just getting bigger and bigger. I will never get finished speed of light. Electric generation. But we can read about it, do this later, but not now, because that will never get finished. Something about electric markets. Electric telegraph. Satellite optical fibers, but that's some we can read later. Electric villages. Electric shock. Is electric markets. But that's way too much, so I have to, what should we do? Electricity. Let's close that. We have the, of course we need the watts. I forgot that. We need the watts. Let's find it there. Got the ampere. We have. Let's find the watts. Electric power. Let's put it to the end of the line there. Ancient Egypt. Ancient Greek. The Nile. That's the person there. Hans Christian Ørsted, Michael Faraday, Mr. Ampere. electric motors, Mr. Volts and Mr. Hertz, electron, proton, yes, electric charge, we need that, electric charge, electron, proton, ion, electron, proton, ion, we got that. So probably should do that, but that's no, we have to continue on the other side of the paper. But let's find this watch. No, Mr. Ohm. Yes, electric charge, electron, proton, ion, Mr. Ohm, Hans Christian Ørsted, Faraday, Mr. Ohm, Mr. Ampere, Mr. Volts, electric fish, Hertz. Let's put this electric fish behind here. And amber. And Mediterranean Sea. Electric motors, Ohm's law. No, Ohm, we got Ohm there, some up here. George Ohm, Ohm's law. What we need now. Let's do the watt, because we do the watt now, then ampere. So let's try to write now the video splits again. So let's try to do another list back here. One point three is watts. Then we take the ampere. 1. That's 1.4. But we have the volts, but we should maybe do Mr. Volts. No, we have the Mr. Volts. Volta. We have him, let's make him Mr. Volta. Because we already read about volts and voltage. And it's Mr. Volta. Then watts, then ampere. But then we should, we should have Mr. Ampere down there. Ampere. Yes, Mr. Volts, Mr. Volta, watts, and ampere, then Mr. Ampere. And then watts.